Today's topic, Allegro Basics, putting a pixel on the screen, as explained by me, Sergio Fernandez. Okay, this video is about how to use Allegro in Pascal. Allegro allows you to do graphical applications. It allows you to do things like draw sprites, draw pixels, draw all different types of graphics, which is something that I'm going to use for another video, which is for my face histogram application. But I got to start with the basics, and I'm going to start showing you how to simply write a pixel directly to the screen. It is not recommended to draw directly to the screen, since it could be very slow. But we need a starting point, the very basic. The very basic thing is actually just to write to the screen. So how do you do that? You in your program, you say use Allegro, which is like the most basic, the most core library used by the graphics library. And if you want to put a pixel on the screen, you say AL put pixel. AL screen is directly to the screen, which again is not recommended. We're just doing this as a demo. It's very slow to write directly to the screen. I'll show you a better way later on. It's X and Y position and the color you want to write it at, right? So when we start with our program, well, first thing we do is initialize the graphics application, which is AL init. We set our color depth and our screen resolution. I'm setting it to 16 because I want it to be compatible with as many old computers as possible. But later on, we could use 24 or 32. Pretty much a lot of computers today support 24 or 32. Then we set the graphic mode. This tells it to set it as a windowed mode. If we get rid of the window, we could set it as a full screen. But this will create a window screen. This is the resolution of the screen. These other two things is like the virtual size, but we don't have to worry about that. So this is the resolution of the screen that we want for our application. This is how many the color depth that we want. So it's 16-bit or 2 bytes per color. And pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go from 0 to 760 and from 0 to 1020 and put a pixel on the screen, and to vary the color I multiply the 2xy together as the color of the pixel. So I'm going to run it and I'm going to show you show it to you working. Okay. So there you go. It's very slow again because we're writing directly to the screen. I'm going to show you a much faster method of how to draw to the screen, but there's always a starting point, and the starting point is setting a basic pixel directly to the screen. See how slow it is? It's very slow writing directly to the screen. We're going to use something which is called double buffer, which we're going to write to a screen in memory, and then we're going to quickly copy that screen to the real live screen. So this is it. It's a little routine to write pixel directly to the screen. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a few things that you need. In order for this to work, you need to put the Allegro 4.4 DLL, I'm using version 4.4, directly in the path of your executable. If you don't put this DLL file, the program won't work. So this stuff you could download precompiled from the internet. You drop this on the path where your executable is going to be at, because your executable looks for this file in order to call all the graphics routines. So this stuff you could download from the internet, as well as all the Pascal files that you need to have access to the routines. I have it in a folder called third party Allegro library. So if you see in my application, I say uses Allegro. This is it. Uses Allegro. Uses this file, and I have included that path by going to projects, options, and paths. In path, I tell it to include third-party Allegro lib and look for other files in that path to include in in my application. So that's it. So you tell it the path where you have your library files. You drop the DLL file in the root of where your executable is at, in the path where your executable is at. You tell it use Allegro, which is the core library being called, and then to put a pixel on the screen, you say AL put pixel directly to the screen here, which is very slow, the X and Y coordinate and the color that you want, okay, as well as the color depth and the screen resolution. So that's it. That's a very simple way of putting pixels directly to the screen. The next video I'm going to show you how to speed things quite a bit up, which we need speed if we want to do anything useful, by using what's called a double buffer. We're going to write, we're going to do all our writing and all our drawing to a memory screen, and then we're going to quickly copy it to the live screen. Okay? See you in the next video, guys.